I definitely didn't just like sit back down just now. Nope, nope, nope. Hello, everybody. Oh, happy Saturday. I hope everyone else is having a good weekend so far. I am a little winded. We just got home like in the last 10-15-ish minutes. So I hurried to get all of my stuff put away, get stream set up, and then just sat back down finally. But we are gonna, hopefully there will be no need for crazy running around. We're just gonna do some chill side content in ZZZ today. Why is there like heavy bass? That's crazy. Okay, well, whatever. I do have main story content I need to finish up, but I wanted to start getting some of the side content I've got piling up out of the way here. So I figured now would be a good time. We could just hang out and do that. But of course, we got to open the video store first. Alright. Wish that would go away. I don't really have any interest in doing that event right now. Okay. So what I wanted to do in particular was some of the agent side stories I've got. I have, I think, like a good chunk of the yeah, I've got all, I haven't done like any of them. So I was trying to decide, I don't know why I'm pretending like it's gonna make a difference. I'll probably start with Lycans and then we'll go from there. Yeah. And the True Heroes, average enemy level 48. Maybe we don't start with that actually. Okay, I've done that one. So the next one would be Nekomata. What? Oh, did all of the agent story levels go up now that I'm higher level? Is that what happened? And I should have done these like way sooner. Fuck. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, as long as it's the same across all of them, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Hard? That's fine. Let's just go. I got my coffee. I'm ready. I don't know how many of these I'll get through today because I don't really know how long they are, but we'll see. Tonight's a chill night, so you've been chatting leisurely with Wise until you hear an unexpected message notification. Wise, I received a strange message. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. It's a little cringy. I wonder who sent it. Why is the background so loud? Lycaon. Lycaon? I see. Wait, Lycaon? The one I know? We only know one Lycaon. I know what happened. His account got hacked and the hacker sent this to taunt us. But it sounds like him, because he asked us politely if we were free in 5 minutes and said that he'd be coming to the video store. Did something happen? But this whole thing just feels so weird. Could it be that Lycaon, despite seeming quite serious, is actually like this deep down? Absolutely not. Right? He's too old for that. Oh, he says he's almost at the video store. Typical Lycaon, always so quick to act. We should go back and wait for him at the store. Yes, please get me away from whatever loud-ass noise is happening. Jesus Christ. After returning to the video store, a rhythmic knocking comes at the door. As expected, it's Lycaon. He greets you with a gentlemanly nod and enters.
My apologies for disturbing you.
Thank God it's voiced. I didn't want to have to do an impression.
I'm here today to discuss a commission with you, Master's Proxy. I trust the both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Didn't see anything. Did you forget to send it?
I believe I reposted it in the group chat.
Oh, is that... He takes his phone and carefully reads through the chat history.
My most sincere apologies. I failed to send it properly. Ellen just taught me how to long press and send Internot links, but it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Oh, so that weird text Lycaon sent us was the title of an Internot post.
That makes so much more sense. What a relief.
So Lycaon is still himself after all.
I yet remain apologetic for my mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you. On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope. What? Signed, the Companion of Justice.
Sounds kind of wild.
What's with all the purple prose? Did you get any of that?
I understand each word on its own, but when put together... Lycaon, would you mind translating?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread could be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers. As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
I mean,
we can, but this post looks like a prank written by a kid trying to sound edgy.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I, too, have considered that possibility.
Oh, so you know the meaning of edgy?
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times. In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an understanding of the nuance behind it.
Lycaon really is diligent.
Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant. Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxy. As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as compensation, if that would be all right with you.
Sure.
We'll take it. After all, what kind of friends would we be if we didn't help a friend in need?
No second thoughts whatsoever, huh, Belle?
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust. I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the hollow.
Okay. He bows gracefully as usual and then leaves the video store. Belle, don't you think publicizing a warning before committing theft is something no ordinary thief would ever do? Phantom Thief vibes. Are you saying it's a Phantom Thief? You mean the kind of Phantom Thief with a trench coat and mask gliding down from the ceiling somehow to steal the loot right from before everyone's eyes? You know, that's not impossible. Anyway, let's get ready to go out. Shouldn't keep Lycaon waiting for too long. Gimme. Oh, good. They gave me... What did they say? What's the recommended? Ice and ether. Okay. Yay, they gave me him for trial use.
Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Ether.
Nothing. Time to make some money. You have my
I don't
complete
really
support.
have anybody leveled that would be useful here. Okay. I guess we'll just bring
One
Rena.
at your disposal.
I don't know. Not an ideal combo, but should probably work. Probably. Come on, computer. You can do it. Hello? There we go. Burn, burn. Oh.
That person
Hello?
just now looked super suspicious.
Ethereal energy detected ahead.
We should go after them. The smell of ethereals. How disgusting. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me.
I love you. Come a little closer. So many openings.
Back. Rena, go up the stairs, babe.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant.
Go now, child.
This. Easy to bet. Amateurs.
Oh, is it doing like on Steam right now?
Take this.
This won't hurt. Not.
A deep clean. Power.
Easy. Let me adjust the volume a little. If I can. There we go. Oh, everything's at max. Okay. Okay. I think that'll work a little better. Oh,
We should turn right, but there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Roxy. The path ahead seems to be blocked by ethereals. Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you.
reliable as ever, Lycaon.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
Apologies. Losing advantage. Zero.
So many openings. You cannot stop me.
Amateurs.
There we go. Oh, those ones aren't breakable? Okay.
We're surrounded by ethereals, though it matters not. Please, allow me a little time to deal with them. Evade now! Zero! Using advantage. Amateurs.
How do we get to that? Okay, I imagine we'll come around to that a bit later. Ah, I see. Please. Pathetic. Easy clap.
Looks like that thieves trapped for some ethereals.
Things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding ethereals first.
Behave now! As you command. Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers!
Apologies. Zero. Take this.
Fine. Let me give you a little treat! Like this! And now you embrace your fear. Good play. It's no good surrendering! Another weak spot.
Boom. Easy. Lilac, whoever you are, what are you doing here, babe?
So, this is the thief?
I don't think so.
You're making a weird face. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major. It's just that
Is it the
Well,
child of his...
this lady thief is my current employer. Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendant's duties.
I see. I knew that it was like she's either the daughter of his client or like connected to them somehow. Hi, Icy. Yes, we are playing some ZZZ today.
Wait, so that means she's stealing something her family already owns?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family, like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Fairy, this isn't the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you are here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh of. Thou dost not know my name. But, very well. Allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me! My name is Lempeluch Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
What? What is this child saying? Hello? Lampeluche Aznabel Phantomhine. I feel like I know where she got a couple of these names from.
Yeah, I feel like you just mashed up a bunch of random names.
True.
You need only praise my name.
Grandiose yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication. I see. I suppose this is a textbook example of the edgy speech pattern.
My God.
However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
this? I guess?
I guess. If he went back like 8 trends ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing.
He's doing his best.
However, we shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
Goodness.
And whom might thou be?
This is Belle, a friend of mine. Miss Lilac, about...
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lampeluche Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac.
What a long name. Did you just make that up on the spot?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic. I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
Aha, I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
Blueberry mousse, for sure.
Got her again.
So you finally admitted it. You're just his boss's kid, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating!
Spoiled brat.
There it is. The classic staple of the edgy persona. Speaking normally once exposed.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on Internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any post.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop. Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round.
What is she yapping about? Dude, I wish we knew.
But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
Basically, as far... I think this is his boss's kid who's getting up to some shenanigans, probably because she's not getting enough attention from her family, and making it everybody else's problem. Though, if I had to guess, the organization that she's mentioned here is the same one that Evelyn was a part of, which is like a spy organization, I'm pretty sure, so that's interesting.
What is this organization you speak of?
The organization is the organization. Stealing this painting is the test they gave me. Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice.
Or maybe it's just people pretending they're part of the organization.
I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
What kind of organization tests people by making them steal things?
Obviously, a phantom thieves syndicate. What else? Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous phantom thieves in all of New Eridu?
This is connected to Mockingbird. Never mind, okay.
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Though their reputation is quite mixed, they once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu.
Oh shit.
The organization was inactive for quite some time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself.
I bet you Lycaon used to run with them.
And I am one of the chosen, Lampeluche Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac.
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
Sure.
You misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets, so I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer, and I will not prevent you from doing as you wish. Nor will I tell your parents. Yet, I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy, and there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
Spoken from experience.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
Lilac leaves, but Lycaon doesn't follow. But is it really okay to just leave her like this?
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is. It's just, considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac, forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble. If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Have you worked with Mockingbird before?
Lycaon, have you dealt with Mockingbird before?
I wouldn't say dealt with is an accurate way to describe my relationship with Mockingbird. It has to do with a mistake I once made. I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
Tell me more now. I see. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not sure because the ad break just kicked in. But this is Side Story. It's one of the Agent Video Archive episodes. Good boy, Hal. Despite the claims that Mockingbird are these phantom thieves who steal from the rich to give to the poor, something still seems a little sus. Do you also think there's something up with Lilac Bell? Makes sense. It feels like she's gonna try something. But it's getting late. Let's sleep early. Next up, we just have to wait for Lycaon to get in touch. I'll give it just a minute before we start the next one here. Maintains a gentle demeanor as long as you don't provoke him. Oh, whoa. Despite his claws and fangs. Oh, okay, so despite his claws and fangs, he maintains a gentle demeanor unless you provoke him. Got it. Duly noted. All right, welcome back from break. Ad break, everybody. I saw your question after the ad break had already started. But this is Side Story. It's all the Agent Story video archive. It's basically your companion quests. I have had a lot of them backed up that I have not done, so I figured now would be a good time to do them. So let's get into part 2 of Lycaon's story. We're meeting up at a coffee shop. God, I love him. Regarding the Mockingbird incident from before, I have conducted a preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close to Miss Lilac after all. They're definitely up to something. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I have already prepared my bait. Perhaps a big fish will take a bite soon. Actually, there's one more thing that I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare some time around this time tomorrow? I have some doubts about this case that I hope we can clear up together. Of course! Wonderful. Then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. You got it, boo. The next day, Belle heads to Lumina Square and immediately spots Lycaon in the crowd. She steps forward and stands on tiptoes to pat Lycaon on the back.
Ah, you are very punctual. I wanted to discuss with you that recently Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange. While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
I've never heard somebody say it like frequents like that. I like it.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are the best.
True.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles. She even said, noodles being the protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
So Lilac really is a huge comic nerd, huh?
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguard said, she even skipped her extra classes today. This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well-behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics. I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
I bet it's just some people claiming to be with Mockingbird that are not actually. Maybe Lilac is in a rebellion?
Lilac is just going through a rebellious phase?
I thought Miss Lilac's rebellion is already expressed through the way she speaks. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
Sure.
Of course. I know Lumina Square like the back of my hand.
It seems you are indeed quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help.
No, you're Lycaon.
Yes. There was something else I wish to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case? I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
For sure. Can you call me that more often? I like hearing it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
He just is
Then,
like, we're not going to address
begin
that.
at the noodle shop.
I was wise to employ you. No, you're not wise. You're Lycaon. Hee. He's so tall. He's like 6.5 feet tall, I think. Oh, it's you, Belle. Pay for it right now? Well, sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now, and there's a stream of customers queuing out the door. We've been short-staffed at this shop recently, and the part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I have to serve all the diners, too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm swamped here. Would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the queue wished to order? Of course it would. If I could get their orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal to address this problem. You can judge for yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, we could sign a temporary contract. I can help ask your diners about their preferences, give them some appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything into a table for your perusal. Of course, I won't be requiring any form of compensation. I just hope you can take the time to answer a few questions once you're less busy. Trust us on this. If you say so, Belle, then I'll leave things with you. Oh, hey, Sejal. Oh, I think a white bowl is better. Wow, it's a Thyron attendant. He looks so suave. Or Theron? I don't remember if it's Theron or Thyron. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask what appeals to your taste? My taste? It's a little direct, isn't it? Sejal, no! I like him hot and arrogant. I'm also into furries, and that's on me. I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say was, how do you like your noodles? Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. White bowl, preferably on the sweeter side. Is there anything you could suggest? On the sweeter side? It's pumpkin soup noodles? Not bad. That's exactly how I like it. Wait, do you mind if I watch the attendant while I eat? They go really well together. I don't think that's a good idea. It will affect the running of the store. Too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu had turned into a high-end ribeye steak. Okay. I've got one last question for you. May I please pet your tail? The tail has a different price tag. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Oh, that's Lycaon. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail is off limits. That was like, that vaguely casual speech for Lycaon is really funny. I was not expecting that. Look at this crowd. How long are we going to be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a bite to eat around here? Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? You mean flavor? Well, of course it's gotta be spicy. Noodles without chili is like an ethereal without a hollow. It's not natural. I'm sorry, but noodles that aren't spicy do exist in the world, or at least they do here. But if you want some, we got it. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. A black bowl, piping hot soup, and a dish with meat. Dish with meat. Red chili chicken noodles. Not bad. This noodle... Oh my god. These noodles look like they'll hit the spot. Looks like you're working really hard. I thought you were some rich person who brought their attendant out to experience life in the real world. Thank you, I guess? You're welcome. Remember to add extra chilies, the spiciest you got. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Every bowl of noodles looks so good to me. Good day. Yes, I don't really have any special requests. I'll take whatever you suggest. Is there anything you can recommend? How about this white bowl of fried barbecue noodles? It's one of our most popular dishes. That sounds pretty good, but isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. How about a black bowl of red chili chicken noodles? The soup isn't greasy, and it's good for your immune system. That does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Won't that be a bit too spicy? I can eat, oh my god, this guy. I can eat spicy foods, there's no problem there. I just don't feel like easily it's super spicy. I thought you said you didn't have any special requests. It's quite alright, I understand. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. Meaty but not greasy and not spicy. Wow, that sounds great! Yay. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I should be thanking you. I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you when you get a picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. As expected of Lycaon, cool, calm, and collected. Alright, I've counted up all the orders of all the customers in line. Let's hurry up and give Chop Jr. the final table. That's it? You guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete clear table with prominent, easy-to-read items. You really are a gem of a worker. Once I'm financially independent, I'd love to have such a capable attendant helping out with daily operations of the shop. Just think of all the customers who'll attract just by standing there. It's true, Lycaon services cost top dollar. Your praise honors... Shut up, Siri. Your praise honors me, but you are surely joking. I am merely a humble attendant. I am quite simply one hell of a butler. I wonder if you might be available now to answer a few questions? Oh, I almost forgot about all that. Go ahead, ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Who? Sorry, my memory isn't the greatest, and I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she's always saying things that people find difficult to understand. Oh, I remember now. That girl was always talking nonsense. I know her. I saw her recently. She just came into our store for some part-time work. One look tells me she'd never lifted a finger on housework at home, but she is hardworking, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice, and she left her student ID card as collateral, so I gave her the advance. Advance on her salary. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. You have been a tremendous help. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what is your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. She has had some minor issues recently, and I am duty-bound to keep her safe. So it's like that, then. Hang on. If that kid is your boss, then does that mean Belle... I'm Lycaon's friend. Just as Lady Belle here advised, we are as close as intimate friends. Oh, okay. Twirls my hair, sure. But in addition to that, she is also my master. Ah, now I get it. Anyway, if I were an attendant, you are very capable. If you're ever after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while. Looks like you've gathered a lot of information about Lilac. Time to discuss it with Lycaon.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time.
I had a feeling.
Logically speaking, she should not lack pocket money to spend. Unless... perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
What if... maybe Lilac wants to buy the painting she wanted to steal?
As expected of a great proxy such as yourself, you came to this conclusion immediately as well. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Lycaon uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number. Hi, Sue! Excuse me, how much?
Wait, how much? How could someone her age come up with that much money?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Yeah.
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she's doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it.
Man, see, I knew it. I knew she was acting like this edgy, weird, chuny kid because she was not getting attention from her parents. And stealing this painting or whatever she's going to do with it is like a way to get their attention. She's just putting the Phantom Thief veneer on it to make it more exciting. And because she reads too many comics.
Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend.
Does she even want to attend those?
Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics.
Isn't that most rich people in video games? It's true. It's true. It's a lot of any child of rich children in like video games and stuff very frequently and unfortunately neglected.
At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
Lycaon really is such a good person.
You're
I love
such a
him.
sweet guy.
It's true.
You flatter me, but I may not be how you think I am.
Lies.
Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person.
So that person had family problems. Holy shit.
No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow. When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep.
Holy God. Somebody has trauma. Holy shit.
Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood. But I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
I do agree. I mean, okay, let's... Oh, Lycaon, my beloved, you are so idealistic here. He's correct. That's how it should be, but... I don't know, man. He locked in right there. He did.
Family can be full of warmth. They can be the people who support you every step of the way.
It seems you and your kin are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I'm most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this were so, she may end up in danger. So, may I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location?
Listen, Lycaon, you don't have to be bold. You can just ask, and the answer will always be yes.
Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Not me looking both ways before I cross the street because I don't want to get run over. It looks like Shepherd. Oh, this young lady here, interested in buying some jade. We just got a new batch in. Is that like a good example for the rest of us? I'm doing my best. No thanks, I don't need it. As expected of a rich young girl. How about you? Piece of jade for this Thyran attendant with you? It could be a token of trust between you two. Seeing it is like seeing your master in person. Just imagine passing this down for 5 generations to your descendants. What? How about this? I'll cut you a 12% discount. I'm practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. Name's Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have bumped into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about that famous piece of the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? It was the artist himself. All his works are supposed to be fireproof. If it burned, it's definitely a fake. Alright, your turn. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird, or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. Huh, never would have guessed a couple of decent-looking guys like you were actually in the know. Guess you deserve a bonus question. Who's the leader of Mockingbird? Great question. My money's on Hugo. That's not one of our code words. I'm just messing with you. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secret, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? I'm gonna remain silent. Fine. Got anything you need to sell? My cut's a fixed 20%, no discounts. No, we'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, we shall offer appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? You've come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, I need the code word. And your master has to give it to me too. Fuck. The most famous piece at the museum was torched. Who was the arsonist? Well, I mean, you just said it. The artist himself. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. Tell me then, what do you want to know? It's about that painting, Divine Heart. Do you know who the buyer is? Oh, that. You really have come to the right place. The buyer of that painting is a little girl, I believe. Kids these days, each are richer than the last. That's precisely as I'd predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh, yeah, one more question for the attendant. Are you working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered lady here with her innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner, but now we are enemies. Oh, that happens all the time in this line of work. We've all had partners who ended up becoming our enemies. So why'd you split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry, that's private. Lycaon frowns and pulls awkwardly at the collar on his coat. He seems rather reluctant to talk about this topic. Yikes, judging by the look on your face, you must have parted ways in some spicy drama. Shame we didn't know each other back then. I'm a top mediator in this industry, and maybe if I'd stepped in, you'd still be peacefully splitting your profits. So, what's your former partner up to now? Have they got any good stuff? Go on, tell them we'll pay top Denny. Ever heard the saying, silence is golden? It's okay. Thank you for helping out, Master. Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. Good lord, let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious merchant, you give Lycaon a wink. Lycaon instantly understands that the two of us walk to a remote area together. Oh.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
Me winking at him and then walking over to a remote area together? Girl, what? Exactly is your line of work? Why do you know so much about these types of transactions?
How come you know so much about this sort of thing?
I've merely dabbled a little in such things. I would not consider myself an expert.
No fucking shot, you liar. Okay, guys, I'm cooking. You ready? I'm cooking here. Lycaon is so obviously a former Mockingbird member. I predicted that from earlier. I'm like, come on. His former partner that he is now enemies with, it has to be Hugo. Unless they're gonna introduce a random other character, like side character for that, I feel like it's gotta be Hugo.
I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
Oh, they're not just enemies, they're nemesis. I see. Nemesis, spill the tea.
Your nemesis? Like certain creatures from old civilization films who may enjoy a particular crimson liquid, who perhaps fight wolf people whenever they encounter them?
No shot. She just made a vampires versus werewolves joke. when, like, the running gag is that Hugo looks like a vampire?
I believe your imagination is running away with you. In any case, that past is not pleasant.
I'm so right. I'm so right, guys. I know it. I know it in my heart. All right, I'll let you off the hook for now.
I'll let you off the hook for now. Guess I'll just have to interrogate you later.
Hi, Car. Did Lycaon's VA change? No, I don't think so. Oh, unless you're making fun of my imitation of him. Which is fair.
Thank you for your understanding. As a matter of fact, I once had dealings with these intermediaries due to... well, I had my reasons.
He sounds different before. Maybe it's just been a minute since I heard him. I honestly, until I started playing again recently, it had been a long time since I heard him say anything, so I don't really know. I'd have to, like, watch the original, like, Lycaon trailer that they released back last year and see. Okay, now I gotta know. Now I gotta know. We're gonna find out. Hold on. This sounds more like someone's hot dad. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy, but I don't know. Trailer. Does sound a little different, you're right. I think it's okay. I think it's the same guy, and they just, after the trailer, I think they directed his voice lines a little differently. I think that's what it is. I think it's a change in direction with his voice, but like his pronunciation and stuff sounds the same. Now I'm just watching it and not letting you guys see, sorry. I'm too lazy. This video is almost a year old. Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah. I see why you said that though, Car, because listening to the trailer versus the dialogue here, I think it's also a difference in the way they mixed the audio partly. So I think he's had some different directions since then. And then they did the audio a little bit differently since it was the trailer versus in-game dialogue. That's my guess. But like the way he said, like, thank you for using Victoria housekeeping sounds very similar. And I am definitely happy to help eat the soup. Love a good soup. Cannot object to soup.
Many of them are so cunning they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them.
Oh, Car, you missed it. He might say it again, but like earlier, I learned that this VA, and this is not a ding against him. I just was like marveling because I've never heard anybody do this. He says frequence. He was saying it. I think it's because of the way he like the voice he puts on for Lycaon, but he said frequence. I was just like, oh, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it like that before.
If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful and do not give your trust lightly.
You got it, babe.
Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon.
I can't wait to run into your old partner, Wiggles eyebrows, Hugo.
We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished with her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Provided she didn't fucking skip him again. Oh, right, that only pauses. I can't change character while I'm running around in immersive mode. Sad. Oh. I didn't know there was a new... Oh, right, it's Granny Eve.
An afternoon nap is a wonderful way to replenish one's energy.
Nyam.
Oh, you could use a newspaper as a pillow.
Look at this guy. Hello? Who is that? Damn. Hello? Late, but someone's hot dad is kind of the perfect way to describe that voice. It's true.
Running a newsstand is easy.
And I want cheese. Yes, please come help us eat the cheeseburger soup.
Soon. Chatting with young people is a delight.
I don't know how old Lycaon is supposed to be exactly, but that's related, Alessandro. Wait, hold on. We gotta go back and look now. Give me the paper, Granny.
A new batch of scratch cards. Come try your luck.
This guy, that's middle-aged Alessandro, huh? Good to know. Good to know. Much to think about. I don't know who the fuck he's supposed to be. Casually takes a picture. No reason, don't worry about it. Where's my...
Running a newsstand is easy. Even a dog could do it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's so crazy.
See ya.
Alright. Back to my my mission with Lycaon. So, Mockingbird is a super mean Phantom Thieves syndicate. They can get a hold of anything if they want to. Not even Tops can stop them. Really? I'm not buying it. Don't you believe me? Their biggest case at that time was what was it again? The L'America Hotel. That's right, that's the one. Are you also a fan of Mockingbird? No, he's a former member. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. Not really. I just happen to know a thing or two about them. Okay, The students gather on Lycaon, chatting endlessly. Seems like he's managed to make his way into their inner circle. It's time to ask about Lilac. I've got a question I'd like to ask you all. Do you know Miss Lilac? Sure, she's in our cram class. But I don't think she's here today. She was here earlier, but she's already left. Not sure what's up with her. She's always on about some companion of justice stuff. Totally weird if you ask me. You're just not getting it. She's trying to be edgy. Edgy? That's ancient. Yeah, that trend died like last decade. Oh, right. At the last PTA meeting, her folks didn't show. Some old dude came instead. I think it was her attendant. I thought it was her grandpa. But seriously, she's loaded. She's even got a personal chauffeur. Why doesn't she just hire a tutor to teach her at home then? Who knows? Maybe she wants to make friends? She's solo all the time. I feel kind of sorry for her. It's not like there's much we can do. Legit can't make heads or tails of what she says. Plus, she's always buried in her comics during breaks. I'm like, no thanks. I wouldn't want to hang with someone like her. That's fucked up. Shut up. I had to stick your head in the goddamn toilet. Lilac appears at the... No! Did she hear them? Oh, baby, no. Oh, Miss Lilac. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope she didn't hear them. Miss Lilac. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Are you satisfied seeing me like this? I'm useless. Such a freak. So hated by everyone. That's the kind of person I am. Are you happy now? Lilac ran off again. Lycaon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. Dude, I'm telling you, she's the neglected rich girl. She's got the neglected rich girl trope going on. And then, like, because she's been alone so much, she doesn't have proper social skills. So now she just feels isolated and alone. And she's acting out because she doesn't have... She wants people to take notice of her. It's a very tragic thing that happens way too often. But also, I relate. Also, this cute, adorable little fit Lilac has going on, absolutely would wear. I would wear this, straight up. I know it's like her uniform, but still. It's so cute. You've been investigating me all this time. Was it my father or mother who put you up to it? Was that concrete under those monkey bars? Stellar planning. I think it was. Lilac cosplay when I could ever find the pieces for it. Oh, that would be the hard part. Is it because I skipped one of my extra classes recently, or I dropped a rank in the monthly exam? They're always fixated on these things. It's all they even remember. And she runs off again. Lycaon and you glance at each other before chasing after her. Again. Wait, now I want to see the monkey bars. I want to look at them again. They were back over here, right? No. Did I just miss them? Fuck those kids, the city planners, apparently. True. Am I blind? I must be. That'll teach children to want to exercise and play. Yeah. Lilac, come back. You also think the other students are correct, right? A companion of justice? What a joke. I fantasize all day long about being the chosen one, yet I can't even control my daily life. But it's my only dream. Why do you want to take that away from me? Stop following me. Don't look at me. Please. Lilac. No, come here. Come back. I need this child to stop being so relatable. Please come back. Having run alongside Lycaon for a long time, you're already out of breath, while Lycaon remains as composed as ever, of course. You inadvertently catch his eye and sense he's hesitating, as if wanting to suggest carrying you. Luckily, you managed to catch up to Lilac before that. Luckily? What do you mean? He can carry me. I'm alright with this.
Miss Lilac, please, we have no ill intentions, and I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you.
I mean, it kind of does.
In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything?
Well,
In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
girl. No. Girl, I wish your parents would pay for your therapy. Damn.
I've never thought that. Miss Lilac, you are a respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
God, I've noticed it more and more lately that, like, English subtitles in Hoyoverse games have been increasingly inaccurate to the voice lines that they're using. And I get that they've, like, probably already written out, like, the dialogue captions, you know? And then they have the recordings done and they use the best take that they like. But I'm like, if you're gonna choose a take where some of the words are ad-libbed a bit differently to the dialogue, can't you, like, fix the dialogue caption when you insert the dialogue file? Like, huh? I don't know.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
Oh, she does have you there.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means.
He really is such a dad.
I shall make sure
He's
to
doing
take
his
lessons
best,
and
though.
educate myself on it.
I don't think taking lessons is necessary.
I don't think taking lessons on being edgy is necessary.
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become a companion of justice. You cannot stop me.
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you.
You know what she's kind of giving? She's giving me like young Sabrina from Pokemon. I think that's what part of why I like her vibe so much.
I will help you fulfill it.
What?
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
There she goes.
My apologies. I have brought shame upon myself.
Oh, honey.
By making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable, I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Respectfully, my love, we're not the ones employing you for that, so I don't really care about your work performance.
Are you really going to do this? To help Lilac fulfill her wish?
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird.
No, she wants a place of people who appreciate her for who she is and where she feels like she belongs. And right now, she feels like the only place that's possible is with Mockingbird.
That is only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill.
Mm-hmm.
The fish has taken the bait.
Fish? Where?
Fish? What fish? Where?
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me. Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor?
Anytime.
Please, this is something only you can do.
To the metro! True Persona moment. Dealing with phantom thieves and taking the city metro. Oh. ears are so itchy lately. Definitely need to clean them out. Gross facts that no one else needed. Dude, our Persona game in ZZZ's engine would be so sick. Hey, an upstairs room. This is cute. What? This is new? Why is this your room up here? Didn't expect things to turn out like this. Yeah, but I never thought Lycaon would come up with something like that. Anyway, let's wait for his message. Alright, we take a break. Agent story completed. I cannot do a fairy impression. And we're just gonna jump right into part 3. Not long after, Lycaon's invitation arrives like he promised. Lilac has sent the exact location where she will be meeting with the organization. I'm afraid we will have to face Mockingbird head-on. I'm not afraid. Please don't worry. I am confident that I will defeat them. But aside from that, I'll be counting on you for that other business. I'm ready. I appreciate your help. I'll have to make some preparations. I will notify you once everything is taken care of. I hope everything goes well. You discuss this secret plan with Lycaon. Shortly after you return to the video store, Lycaon contacts you. Master Proxy, everything is ready and I am already in position near the target hollow, awaiting your further instructions. Be right there! Thank you. I'll be waiting here for your arrival. Connect to the HDD. Bang Blue 6, let me in. Thank you. I don't really have...
You have my complete support.
I'll do what
Nothing
I did
to
before.
fear. Time to make some money. Yukashiro Yanagi. 1, 2... Yes, all accounted for. At your disposal.
Wait.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
Okay, cool. Making sure there are no other... I can't upgrade. Okay, what's the upgrade priority? D and her E skill. That makes sense, I guess. I don't have the thingies for that. Alright, good enough.
1, 2... Yes,
I can get
all
rid of
accounted
50
for.
maybe? Yay! Alright, bet.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
Alright. Everyone except Nicole. So Hexless Hone Hero today, huh? Yes. Hi, Tox. Put me in, coach. Show me the mans. Yeah.
The way is blocked. Let's keep going up the stairs.
And now they're playing Lycaon's theme.
Answer.
You are the lead sport. I'm not finished. You can escape.
Time to hunt.
Boom. Oh, there's more?
Move, please. Take this. Losing advantage.
Embrace your fear. Hey.
Apologies.
So many openings. Go now, child. Come a little closer.
Lilac still isn't here?
Easy.
I set the meeting time a little early, just in case. There are still some ethereals ahead. We'd best get rid of this filth first.
That's why you got here early? To deal with the ethereals?
Indeed. As an attendant, the safety of my client is paramount. I'll bite your throat out!
Alright, bet.
Answers. Incoming threat. Zero.
Behave now. As you command. Dance, dance. Let's not disappoint our customers.
Time to hunt.
Let me give you a little treat. Like this. We have a weak spot. Embrace your fear.
Apologies.
This won't hurt. Not. As you command.
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Zero. Losing advantage. Time to...
You cannot stop me.
Apologies.
So many openings. Come a little closer.
Boom. Easy. I think I'm getting the hang of his combat. Which is frustrating because I don't even have him. I remain the only person I know that plays ZZZ that doesn't have Lycaon. Lilac! So you actually came. Miss Lilac, are you sure you want to meet with those people? Of course, I've never been so sure about anything in my life. I've been really, really looking forward to this day. You have no idea what Mockingbird's approval means to me. I've never been so needed by anyone before. Oh, honey. With all due respect, may I ask you something? Do you approve of yourself before you seek the approval of others? What does that matter? It's almost time. I have to get going.
This power!
I'm ready. Accept this. Hey. Take cover. Go now, child.
Losing advantage.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
Zero. Apologies.
We have a weak spot. Embrace your fear.
Ow, bitch.
I'll help you.
Meow.
Is Lilac really okay?
They just need some time. But I believe she'll wake up. ones in life. Realize what they truly desire. Take this.
Oh, we got an ad break starting in a minute. Okay, I gotta speed this shit up.
Just leave it to me. Bye-bye, suckers. Boom! So many openings. You cannot stop me.
Easy.
Evade now.
Ow.
I want a bonus for this. Hold on. Accept this. You are the weak spot. Come a little closer.
Boom. They combo so well. Alright, here we go. Chosen one, reporting for duty. You're very punctual indeed. Welcome, my fellow companion of justice. I've had that painting appraised. It's the real deal. And they're certainly capable, worthy of being the chosen one. Great! Can I be one of you now? Of course, we need talent like you. Just kidding. I didn't expect you to fall for this. But then what would you expect from a young lady who's been waited on hand and foot? Huh? You don't seriously believe you're the chosen one, do you? You don't, right? But you said you needed my power. We're actually interested in your parents. Do you think we'd have gone to all this trouble if they weren't rich? Isn't Mockingbird all about helping the poor and needy by robbing the rich? That's exactly what we're doing. You are rich, aren't you? Liars. All of you. I did lie to you, but don't you think it's kind of your own fault? What are you guys planning? I'm warning you, I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Who doesn't? Mine is right here. It's showtime, my attendant buddy. What?
Lycaon! No way, you...
What? What? Hell yeah. That's what I thought.
Lycaon, we had a deal. Deal? Oh, I made a deal. But not with you.
Let's go! A few days ago.
Master Proxy, I need your help.
Oh, do we get to learn about the secret plan now?
To investigate this so-called Mockingbird, I attempted to get in contact with them to express my desire to join their organization. Through my own methods, I found out that they had already looked into my background and knew that although I am currently working for Miss Lilac's family, I am actually loyal to an unknown master.
This quest is older, but I've already learned who their master is.
Could I trouble you with putting on an act with me? I would like you to meet with them, posing as this unknown master.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I'm a great master.
Fantastic. Okay. I expected no less from New Eridu's greatest proxy. In order to help our disguise, I have crafted a new identity for you. You needn't worry. Simply speak as you typically would.
Oh ho! So you are the one who wishes to join Mockingbird. You may call me Codename K.
Okay. What a strange
K?
name.
That's a strange name.
It's Codename K. Don't just get rid of words in other people's names. Without the codename part, it won't show any of the awesome epicness of me being a final villainous boss.
Oh my god. Okay, sure.
Oh, so you are also into the trending subcultures among young people?
No, stop.
What trending subcultures? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you must be the rumored attendant Lycaon and the Gemini gods.
The Gemini gods? Because we're twins? Or siblings?
Wait a minute. What the heck is Gemini gods? That's...
My master has many enemies. Please understand that they cannot reveal their true name.
Enemies?
Very well then. Since we're all in the same line of business, I'll be straight with you. Lilac is our golden ticket, and we put in a lot of effort to get her to bite. We gotta squeeze every last drop we can get.
We are helping save Lilac and getting her to see that what she really wants is to be accepted by other people. And Mockingbird was just using her. Right now we're getting the backstory of the secret plan that Lycaon and Belle made with somebody from Mockingbird in order to try and save Lilac.
We plan to take care of her for a bit after she mistakenly stumbles into the Hollow, and then contact her parents for some of that dough. You have a similar plan, right? How about we work together? We can split it 70-30. 70 for us, 30 for you.
Yeah, nice try.
Isn't that just kidnapping?
Kidnapping? How very ignorant of you. We're just taking a little fee for looking after a poor kid in the Hollow. So what do you say?
Michael, what's your take on
what's
this?
your recommendation?
Master, I believe this is an acceptable transaction. It's a deal.
So it's settled. Quick and forthright as expected of a fellow business person. I'll send you the time and location later.
We shall eagerly await your message.
Okay. Codename K hangs up.
That should do it. Once we are there, we can pretend to work with them, photograph all the evidence of their wrongdoings, and then send the evidence to public security.
Hey.
Thank you for your cooperation. You are quite adept at acting.
Just what kind of identity did you give me?
The Gemini gods.
Simply put, you are an influential and all-powerful head honcho of a crime syndicate that delights in doing evil.
Whoa.
You have a network of elite agents at your beck and call, and I am one of your humble enforcers.
I mean, that's not terribly off the wall.
Ah, right. There is something else I would like to discuss with you. Please do not inform Miss Lilac of any of this just yet.
Makes sense.
Speaking from personal experience, an encounter such as this cannot be resolved purely through reliance on others. We can help Miss Lilac deal with this threat, but we cannot protect her forever. She must see through this conspiracy herself. Perhaps this may be somewhat cruel, but in the long term, it will help her.
That makes sense to me.
I suppose that makes sense. Let's do that then.
Thank you. I believe in Miss Lilac and her ability to overcome this.
Back to the present.
Mr. Lycaon, you didn't betray me?
Miss Lilac, until our contract ends, I am your humble attendant. An attendant will never betray their master.
Damn you. You dare toy with me? Do you know who I am? I'm the great leader of Mockingbird!
I'm fucking right.
I'm terribly sorry, but our Bangbu has recorded the truth of your criminal acts. If you surrender and admit your guilt now, I trust that public security will not administer too harsh of a punishment.
No, I won't go to jail. Never. I have no other choice. It's time you have a taste of Mockingbird's claws!
Sorry, but on birds, they're talents, not claws.
I shouldn't have gotten mad after you guys helped me. Let's not disappoint our customers.
It's okay. Let's let Lycon take care of these guys first.
As you command. O Chosen One, please deliver your final judgment.
Huh? Wait, what did Lycon just say?
You never failed to impress me, Esquire Lycon. Esquire Lycon, it's time to showcase your real power.
He's getting even more edgy.
So he's playing along with her now? That's actually really cute.
Behave, so many openings. Go now. challenge.
Apologies. I'm
Go play. Neat and tidy. Let me give you a little treat. Like...
Boom.
Take them down!
as you wish, my liege. On the day of revelation, in the embers of the waning moon, that is when your karmic retribution shall strike.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna get it, Mockingbird. Allow me to give you a warning. Never say that name again, or else no one will be able to save you.
Damn.
It is done. They should no longer be able to pose a threat.
And they're just casually playing Lycaon's theme in the background. I can't believe Lycaon went along with
I
Lilac.
didn't think Lycaon could give a speech like that. It was all for Lilac, right?
Yes. After we parted ways before, I took some time learning this trendy subculture. Miss Lilac, what did you think of my performance? Was it acceptable?
Oh, he wants the approval. It's so cute. Oh no.
I am so terribly sorry. It appears my imitation of popular subculture was so poor, I have angered you to tears.
No, I think she's just afraid and finally having an emotional reaction.
Hey now, Lilac isn't crying because she's mad.
That's right. I just got ether in my eye. That's all. I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all of this.
Me, anytime I interact with the youth. Me too.
You know, when Mockingbird first reached out to me, I did notice they were really focused on me. They were super sus, but then they said I was one of the chosen. They said they needed my power. And, you know, no one has ever said anything like that to me before.
Oh.
And then it was like I just stopped thinking. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Don't worry, it's all good. We don't blame you.
Miss Lilac, I don't think you need to be so harsh on yourself.
Agreed.
Each and every person will have experiences like this of some sort. I once walked the wrong path as well.
Yeah, when you were in Mockingbird with Hugo and you guys were stealing things and making out, yeah, I believe it.
But it's all right. If one can turn back in time, they will manage to find their true path in life.
Thank you. Now that I think about it, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I was going around proudly calling myself the companion of justice. In reality, I just got tricked by a bunch of bad guys.
Hey, listen, every once in a while, we all stumble. We all trust the wrong person. It happens.
Well, I think what we're doing now is in the name of justice, don't you? It is only thanks to you that we were able to gain video evidence of their crimes and take them down.
Mr. Lycaon.
I'm really sorry to ruin the mood here, but how are we going to move the people we knocked out of the hollow? Should I call PubSec?
That is indeed an issue. If needed, I can.
Hey, what are you doing here? Were you the ones who called?
Oh.
Public security. Why are they here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I entered the hollow, I set an automatic SOS. If I were gone too long, my phone would automatically call PubSec.
She's actually smart. She's got this.
Huh. Didn't expect Lilac to be so prepared.
What's up with these tied-up people?
These are the legendary Phantom Thieves, Mockingbird.
Lycaon explains what happened to the elites of public security, carefully omitting the part about role-playing as master and servant. Yeah, okay.
I believe that sums it up. We took video evidence of the criminal activities that were being committed. We will submit it all to public security shortly.
I see. Well then, I'll take these suspects back with me.
That's either Elizabeth Maxwell or Allegra Clark, and I can't tell which it is.
Excuse me? I'm really sorry for causing all this trouble. It's because of me that all this happened in the first place.
Why are you apologizing? We should be thanking you. You helped public security take down an entire criminal syndicate.
I'm pretty sure it's Elizabeth Maxwell.
Good job, young lady.
Huh?
That's right, Miss Lilac. I think you do deserve the title Companion of Justice.
Thank you all so much!
I think Lilac deserves a hug from Lycaon. I'm just saying. She clearly is in need of some consolation, and I think, like, man, imagine. I feel like hugging a wolfman would be great. Are you in your new funky office? Oh, this is just his room. Oh, okay. I'm glad they finally let Wise have his own damn room. Well, so much has happened today. I always knew Lycaon had a secret. Actually, that's what I was thinking too. I've got a vague feeling about what it is. Yeah, me too. And we're probably guessing the same thing. But let's... Okay, sure. It's time to take a rest. Fine. Time to sleep. Master Proxy, Miss Lilac said she wished to express her thanks to both of you in person. I wonder if you're available today? Marvelous. We'll be there soon. Hello, Lilac.
Hello! I brought some desserts. Please, have some. I hope you like them.
Hell yeah,
My friend
dessert.
recommended this flavor to me, and I bought Mom and Dad some too. It should taste real good. Well, actually, after what happened, word had been going around that one of the students helped PubSec take down a huge crime syndicate. Everyone's real curious who it is, and saying how amazing that student is. I know it's only thanks to you. Okay, so recently, I had an idea.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
And the true heroes are always behind the scenes. I've decided to draw my own comic series based on the topic.
Oh, wait, no, that's okay. That's a good idea. Yeah, do that, girl.
The protag, intent on becoming a hero, and after experiencing all kinds of encounters, eventually realizes that true justice exists in everything he's done. A story like that, yeah.
That would actually be so cute. I like this. I support her wholeheartedly.
That sounds awesome. So, you know how to draw, Lilac? That's so cool.
I've read a lot of comics, and though I might not be all that great at drawing now, I want to try.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
Wholeheartedly
I think
agree.
so too. Thank you so much. This all really means a lot to me. Mr. Lycaon, Mom and Dad said that your contract with our family ended. They said you didn't renew it because your schedule is already so stacked. Though it's sad to see you go. I guess it can't be helped.
Oh.
But there's something I want to say to you. You're the best attendant I've ever had.
I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Oh, my heart too.
Guess I'll be off then. Let's have dessert together again, when we get the chance.
You seem surprised.
Lilac seems to be doing really well. I didn't think she would recover so quickly.
Yeah, she even mentioned a friend was the one who recommended the shop to her.
I believe the reason Miss Lilac was susceptible to manipulation was because no one had ever expressed belief in her in such a way before.
True, because her parents suck.
Her parents didn't spend much time with her due to work, and others her age didn't understand her hobbies. Thankfully, she has now found a passion to pursue, become closer with her parents, and made new friends. I am truly happy for her.
Well, that's good. All's well that ends well.
by the way, here is your compensation. It is as we agreed. Double your usual fee.
Thanks, babe.
I am, as ever, grateful for your help. Without you, this wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it. Remember to hit us up if you need anything like this again.
Of course. You are the best proxy I know. Truly. By the way, public security has confirmed that the people we took care of were merely copycats of Mockingbird.
Yeah, we knew it.
They used the name Mockingbird for their scams and deception.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You knew from the very start that they were a fake, didn't you?
I see nothing gets past you.
Nope, sorry,
You
hon.
could say that I am quite familiar with the real Mockingbird. Thus, when I heard the name, I already knew something was amiss.
Familiar? How'd you become familiar? How familiar? Go on, spill the tea, sis.
Like, this game uses a lot of slang, and like the small words like sus and stuff, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's funny, that's silly. But then we say something like, go on, spill the tea, sis, to Lycaon in a regular conversation, and I'm just like, bro, what is happening?
I was once deeply involved.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Wait, so you mean that you were...
Yes, it is exactly what you think.
Ah, I knew it.
Now you know me in my entirety. I sincerely hope that this doesn't frighten you. If I may, allow me to share another secret. In reality, I have had contact with this edgy concept before. Or this popular subculture, I suppose.
Because you were macking on Hugo.
I've even memorized and recited such sentences. Of course, under the influence of a certain old acquaintance.
It's Hugo. Yeah, let's hear it
Really?
then.
I want to hear.
Well, if that is your wish, allow me to say now that if you wish to laugh, please do. There is no need to hold it back on my account. It would not be good for your health.
Okay, sure.
Well then, let me begin.
Oh my god. All right, everybody buckle up, buckle up. We're about to hear some absolute cinema from Lycaon, I'm sure.
I offer this supreme honor to you. In this land of sin and virtue, solemnly do I swear. Humility, courage, integrity, compassion, fairness, self-sacrifice, devotion, honor.
Oh, young Lycaon. Oh, wait.
I shall never compromise in my fight against evil. I shall never back down in my goal to uplift the downtrodden. I shall never betray my loyalty to my companions.
Yo, that's him. That's fucking him.
It's loyalty to justice.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I told you. I told you. I told you.
Oh, Lycaon. I can't believe you're having trouble memorizing such simple lines. Could it be that there's something wrong with you here?
Shut it!
Look at them. They're so cute.
Speaking of, why am I the only one who has to recite these cheesy as all hell lines?
Because my performance is impeccable and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what? We still got the job done.
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this.
Okay, anybody who's listening, I need you to tell me who Hugo's voice reminds you of.
Imagine it, Lycaon. One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Save your daydreams for after we get this job done.
It looks like I'm a step too late. It matters not. It's about time for a reunion, dear traitor.
There he is. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Because, like, in the story section that I'm in, we've met Hugo. And I was like, man, this guy is definitely like Mockingbird. Well, I think I've taken in too much information today. I feel like I've gotten to know Lycaon better. Yeah, I think so too. But since he was willing to share all of this with us, it proves Lycaon trusts us. Everything that happened must have been very draining, right? You should get some rest. Yay! Agent story completed. All right, that's one down. Let's see. I have so many pop-ups everywhere. Send help. For anyone wondering, in my opinion, Hugo sounds either like Locha from HSR, or he's got kind of some Dr. Ratio to his voice. So I could see like him, I could see Locha, Ratio, or Mr. Rekka's VAs from HSR being Hugo's voice. Those are just my thoughts. That's who it sounded like to me. Where is... Okay. For the next one, we'll probably take a quick break in a minute here. Just quick stretch break and stuff. Actually, in fact, I can hear the similarities with those characters for sure, right? It might just be the like theatricality of it. I don't know. Let's see. I thought I had... Okay, here's what we gotta do. Very good. What's the other one called? Let's see. We have Rena, Chingy, Bernice, or is this Piper? I can't tell. Ellen. Oh yeah, we do have Lighter as an option now too. I have no idea what his is called. I think it's just Champion. All right, anyway, I'm gonna set this for 3 minutes. And run ads, and we will BRB. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we'll probably do one more. Just based on how long that last one took, and then we'll probably be good. And I see you guys are just as unhelpful in helping me decide as my own brain. So, let's see here. And this is not a judgment. What is going on? Okay, wait, sorry. I was my original choices. I was gonna do Grace, Rena, or Lighter's story. But now I'm wondering what the hell is up with Harumasa here. What the heck? What's this? Oh, coming soon. I don't have a Yanagi. There's not a Yanagi one yet. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to make an executive decision, and we're going to do Lighter's story. Let's go. All of these? Let me wrap them up for you. Sorry, sir. You mentioned you wanted some lighthearted movies? Sorry, I got it wrong. It was disaster documentaries. I think there's something I haven't done yet. What was it again? Caesar sent a message earlier inviting us to the Outer Ring. Right. Sorry, I'll check you out right now. Belle, I'll stay and watch the store. You head to the Outer Ring first, and I'll join old Enzo later for the test drive of his newly modified car. I'll head to the Outer Ring first then. See you tonight. After arriving at Blazewood, you're unable to reach Caesar, but a familiar friend is just ahead. Load. 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 Oh, you guys can't hear the audio. Sorry. I fixed it. Hey! Roxy, so you're here already? I cannot do Lighter's voice. So you're here already? Caesar's caught up with stuff for settlement days, so she sent me to come get you. Wow, Blazewood is really lively right now. I mean, it's the first day of settlement days. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't think Caesar explained to you what settlement days are. Let me think. Where do I begin?
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make peace. Wouldn't you still be a little pissed?
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not just a little pissed. I'd be mega mad.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord now, there's still some unfinished business between the gang members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
Sounds serious.
Whoa, those duels sound intense. But, wait, hold on. Am I even supposed to be at something like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to make enemies, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw 2 gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Long cat.
Sounds more like a fair.
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
I don't think we could ever...
Things I'm not happy about. Actually...
What?
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
Never. I could never hold a grudge against you. Oh, what?
You stepped on Eos's foot back in the hollow. Boy, that really hurt.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
really?
I remember this dialogue.
Sorry. I'll watch where I'm stepping next time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro-fuel drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
A nitro fuel, huh?
You just want some nitro fuel, don't you?
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bang Boo ether battery, and if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Then I'll bet a discount coupon for our video store.
All right. I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Bet. Lighter leaves. Bye, Lighter. So sorry. There's so many people buying nitro fuel today. I thought, since it's just the first day, people wouldn't go this crazy, so I didn't stock up much. We've run out of nitro fuel. If you're just getting 1 cup, that's fine, but it'll be a bit difficult if you want to do a contest. I remember you had a lot left earlier. Is it all gone already? That's pretty crazy. Not exactly, it's just a lot of people were worried they wouldn't have enough to drink tonight, so they came here early to buy extra and stock up. If you're looking to do a contest, I can help you keep count. But as for the nitro fuel, you might need to find a way to get some yourselves. On the way here, I actually saw some nitro fuel piled up. Oh, so that's later. Why don't we split up and ask around, Proxy? Maybe someone would be willing to share some with us. Sounds good. Sorry, am I in your way? Give me your nitro fuel. All your nitro fuels belong to us. Oh, no, these aren't mine. I'm just helping to look after them. Sorry about that. They mentioned they wanted to challenge the undefeated champion of the Sons of Caledon to a nitro fuel contest later, so they bought a ton. Oh. You're that undefeated champion's friend, aren't you? He told a bunch of people this afternoon that he was meeting an important friend, so he turned down a ton of challenges. This sounds really familiar. I'm getting deja vu. I can only give you 2 bottles of the nitro fuel, though. After all, I wasn't the one who paid for them. That's fair. Have a great time in the Outer Ring. Hey, friend, want to grab a drink? Did you mistake me for someone else? We can get to know each other over a drink. It's not every day you meet someone new, so come on, I have plenty of nitro fuel to share. Lighter? That name rings a bell. Isn't he the one with the red scarf from the Sons of Caledon? That's the one. Well, no need to be shy. Take as many as you want, or how many do you need? I can bring them right over. What's the problem? Just consider it a treat for the most active champion in the Outer Ring. I heard that the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon has never lost any duel. To have recruited such a powerful champion, they must be a really impressive gang. Then, the leader of the Sons of Caledon actually became the new overlord this year. They're definitely not to be taken lightly. I'll bring the nitro fuel over to you shortly so you can head back and wait. Okay, well, that was surprisingly easy. Bell runs like Kyrie. Yeah, let's go. Wow, you brought back a lot of nitro fuel. Let's kick things off now. I'll keep track for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Should we start now? Let's go. Lighter drinks the nitro fuel in front of him in one go. Proxy, you're totally in the zone. How about another? Again. But a little slower this time. I seem to have underestimated you. We're only 2 cans in. Another! Really, Proxy? I'm full. Can you keep going? Let's go for another. After downing a full cup of nitro fuel, Lighter slams his cup on the bar upside down, signaling that he can't go on. Lighter has been defeated. You really caught me off guard, but the challenge is over, and I'll give you what was bet as promised. About accidentally stepping on Eos earlier. Please don't be angry anymore. I'm not the kind of person to hold grudges. That's not true. I definitely hold grudges. I won't lie. Sometimes I think I don't. Like, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, that didn't really bother me. Like, it kind of frustrated me in the moment, but I'm over it. But then my brain will remember it again later, and I'm like, oh, I guess I do be kind of having a grudge. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. I don't think I know you. Do we have any personal grudges to resolve on settlement days? What? Well, I don't mind sparring with you. I've had too many challenges lately. If there aren't any old grudges to settle, how about we just... Oh, hold on. I remember now. You rode your bike past my window before and scared my cat, making it fall from the wardrobe. And I was finally trying to snap a photo of my super cute cat, trying to catch the light on the wall, but you ruined it. I'm gonna bet my cat's photos and challenge you to a boxing match. Later probably won't accept this. Oh, is that so? Alright, I need to warm up a bit. I'll bet a can of cat food and accept your challenge. What? You're just going with it?
Alright, Proxy. I'll go warm up.
Not even legit.
I know Settlement Days challenges are usually not too serious, but does this one count too?
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time. So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends. By the way, did you buy the nitro fuel raffle ticket?
What's that?
Nitro fuel raffle ticket? What's that? Sounds fun.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the nitro fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the nitro fuel you can drink tonight.
Why did he say it like that? Hello? Alex Lee, I'm gonna need you to chill.
All right, I'm backing you, Lighter.
Just wait and see, Proxy. The champion will rake in some serious winnings tonight.
Okay, so the reason I keep talking about deja vu, I'm pretty sure we already did like this exact quest line, like during the chapter 4 story, because I distinctly remember having that exact conversation about the guy's cat and how pets are like family to some people and yada yada yada, like everything that he said just now. So I'm a little confused, but we're just gonna keep going. Because this raffle ticket thing is familiar too. Like I did this part too. So I think we're gonna fight Barnum or whatever his name is. Bellum, I think. Yes, yes. I'll take 3. I feel like it's a good middle number. Oh, here they go. Amidst the cheers, raffle tickets, and nitro fuel, everyone seems to be lost in the pure thrill of the challenge with strength and courage, making this day feel like one big celebration. The challengers step up one after another, but Lighter keeps winning. Just as the next challenger is about to enter the ring, a big guy shoves his way forward, pushing others aside and walking right in. Is it? Oh.
So, you're the one sent by the Sons of Caledon, huh? I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch. What's the matter? You scared? I knew the Sons of Caledon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me, and I, Andreas, might let you off easy.
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious, you must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids. So stop sounding so dramatic. I'm not losing to you.
Don't wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
True.
Oh, quit stalling. You're just scared.
How about both of you bet something else? No need to risk something so valuable, right? What do you think, Lighter?
I'll bet my boxing gloves. And if you match me with something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then, I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
All right. I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, accept your challenge.
Andreas might be big, but he doesn't just attack recklessly. He waits for the opportune moment to strike at any weak spots. After a few rounds, Lighter quickly figures out Andreas' fighting style. What started as a pretty even match is now clearly swinging in Lighter's favor.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you? Did you share any of that dirty money with your dead buddies? Or did you just blow it all, not giving a damn?
Who told you about all that?
No secrets in the world of a big shot like the champion.
I've made peace with my past. Now, I only fight for the Sons of Caledon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caledon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring. You know exactly what I mean. Strutting around with that red scarf, acting all cool like a big shot. Ooh, I'd want a gig like that too. You and the Sons of Caledon. You're just riding on luck. But you know how it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
Although Andreas has been knocked down, he seems to be trying to provoke Lighter on purpose with his words. Lighter walks up to Andreas, looking like he's about to finish him off. Even the referee is ready to step in. But to everyone's surprise, Lighter squats down, taps Andreas on his glove, then grabs his sunglasses from the side and puts them back on.
You don't recognize the new Overlord, so taking your bet doesn't mean anything.
Hold on, I have to take a picture of this. There we go. Anyway.
I'll give you 3 days. If you want a rematch, I'm game. Anytime, as many times as you want. Oh, hey, the sun's about to set. Who's up next?
The ring returns to its previous relaxed atmosphere and Lighter continues to win his matches all the way until sunset. After defeating the last challenger, Lighter takes off his gloves and walks away from the crowd.
Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
Of course. I bought those nitro fuel raffle tickets, didn't I?
So, did you bet everything on me? 'Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel, you know?
Why is he saying it like that? Hello?
Who else would I bet on? But seriously, how am I ever gonna finish all this nitro fuel?
Come on. I went all out to win this for you, so at least enjoy yourself tonight. I promise I won't say a word to your sibling.
Wanna join me later?
I've got something I need to check on first. I'll be back later. Go ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
Why did that sound like we were setting up a date? Hello? Excuse me? I'm not objecting. I'm just confused. I was watching a video where Alex Lee talked about doing Lighter, and he was saying that, like, a lot of the lines that they ended up using for the game were times where he went, wait, can I try it like this way? And they just went, yeah. And then they were like, you know, that's pretty good. All right. And it was like an ad-lib version of whatever line he was given or whatever. So like whenever Lighter's like stumbling or stuttering or whatever, like that's just Alex's read. And they just used it anyway. It was pretty funny. All right. Let's here. Drinks from Bernice. Right.
Hey, Proxy. Are you here to get some nitro fuel as well? No problem. Let's see. Wow, you're a real one. All of these are in support of Lighter. So much nitro fuel. If you drink them all, the other Proxy will probably get upset, right? How about you sell me some of this nitro fuel? I'll pay you in Denny's at the regular price. What do you think?
Oh, really?
Bernice is such a great person, right?
Bernice is a super amazing great person.
Aw, that's too much. Back in the early days, us members of the Sons of Caledon were even more out there than we are now. Take Lighter, for example.
Big Daddy suddenly arrived one day with Lighter in tow, and at first, Lighter hardly ever spoke to us or ate with me. Oh, and back then, he would even refuse the nitro-fuel drinks I mixed for him. Although, as a champion, he really is perfect, but trying to interact with him was a real headache. Generally speaking, before different gangs come into conflict, there's usually a testing of waters, and at that point, both sides will send someone to take the lead. If this person wins, it boosts morale and intimidates the opponent. So there's an unwritten rule that the champion of each gang is always the strongest fighter in that team. Although the champions of each gang have slightly different personalities, they're usually the flashy, attention-grabbing types. The champion of the Sons of Caledon is Lighter. He always wears a red scarf when he wins, so over time, people tend to refer to him more as the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon. Oh, I said so much I almost forgot. Here's the Denny's I earned from slinging nitro fuel proxy. Hold on to those, and have fun! Also, if you see Lighter, tell him Big Daddy is looking for him. From a distance, you see Lighter standing alone. His silhouette is hard to make out in the dark, but that red scarf of his stands out.
What brings you here, Proxy?
Bernice asked me to pass on a message when I was grabbing the nitro fuel. She said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too. Remember Andreas? I had a feeling something was off, so I came here to keep an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow. I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I always thought you're the red scarf who steals all the spotlight. I didn't think you'd be watching what's going on behind the scenes.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past. So yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before. And I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
Phone.
So it's all true. I had no idea that you'd been through so much later.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight. My injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again. And, never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
Doesn't bother me at all.
I always thought you were just trying to look cool. But don't worry, I'm totally used to it.
You're funny, Proxy.
By the way, why did you become the Red Scarf?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, Red Scarf sounds pretty cool, don't you think?
Oh.
It's Piper. Some guys I beat today are at Steel Tusk. They're up for a nitro fuel challenge. I'm gonna talk to Big Daddy about Andreas, and then go kick some butt.
Hell yeah.
And Piper wanted me to tell you that the other proxy has arrived in Blazewood, too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caledon will make sure you're well taken care of.
Fine. Belle, did you have fun today? You recount for Wise the affairs of the day, including the part where Andreas was winding Lighter up. Sounds like apart from a few minor hiccups, everything went well. You must be tired after today. How about we talk more tomorrow? All right, good night. All right, time for part 2. Except really quick, I will BRB. I'm not going to put the full screen on. I just need to check something real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, all's well. Just needed to make sure things were okay. And I grabbed a snack while I was up. I have Sour Patch Watermelon. Shouldn't you be more energized the more nitro fuel you drink? I just don't get how you can slump over Steel Tusk like that. I don't have the muscles to move you. Wake up! No, completely out. Stone cold. Proxy, have you seen Lighter? Nope, what's up?
I was gonna ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to.
I bet he's probably dealing with
Daddy never said
Andreas.
anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
Belle, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I guess it couldn't hurt.
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone. Let's check inside the Hollow and look for him.
Bet. Yay, we get to use him. Yes, all accounted for. We'll put Pulcher in the middle.
No problem. Let's go have some fun.
And then Bernice.
Let's light this Hollow up.
Or... Actually, I lied.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
1, 2...
2? Yes, all accounted for.
Sure, let's go play.
Asset confirmed. It's my duty to protect the asset.
There we go. Lighter and Evelyn. With Bernice in the middle for setups. This should be a kick-ass lineup. Man, I really need Lighter's rerun banner to happen. Come on, game. After entering the Hollow, you quickly find Lighter's location using Fairy Scan. Meet up with Lighter and explain why you came looking for him.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy. Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon. They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight.
Of course they do.
As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
It's too dangerous for you to do this alone, Lighter.
Yeah, but during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy, but I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Running off solo to play the hero is a bad idea.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Faithin to lead the way now?
You got it. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I know how to use Lighter. I did the main story.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
Being happy's what counts. Get back!
Everything's under control.
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
What's your honor really worth?
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
Yep.
You went back on your word! That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompeii would never stand for this!
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it!
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger!
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind?
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompeii's death, all I said was, why did you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
You're all...
So he was after us because of Pompeii. That makes sense.
Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours.
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
I knew Andreas sounded his name sounded kind of familiar.
Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
We will. We're going.
Out of my way!
Securing the perimeter.
I'll take you.
Let me show you how it's done.
I'll take you. Out of my way!
What's your honor really worth?
Being happy's what counts. Ready for a fiery feast?
There it is. Come on.
All exits are now free.
Let me show you how it's done.
Damn, I wanted to use his ult.
My head's still on.
I'm still alive!
By Settlement Day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever. Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will meet their end!
You idiot. Okay. Yeah, you better run.
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
So, you know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my challenge?
God, he's so cool.
I'll take you.
Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me. Take that.
Let's off!
Save me a spot!
What's your honor really worth?
Just finishing the journey.
Don't be careless.
Nothing slips through my defense.
Gotcha!
I can take him. More fire.
Let me show you how it's done.
Drink flowing, clear flowing.
Sorry, no one gets past me.
Yeah. After listening to Lighter, Andreas follows the rules and spills everything he knows. Then, with a mix of relief and self-deprecation, he speaks up.
Whew, man. It's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the Outer Ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake, and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the Outer Ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompeii would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
It's true, he would.
What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the Outer Ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
True. They fist bump with a mix of frustration, respect, and admiration, and the grudge is finally settled. Alright, bet.
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Are you planning to handle this on your own tomorrow, Lighter?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caledon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caledon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, at least let me guide you through the Hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my clients get back safely. I can't afford to lose such an important client like the Sons of Caledon.
Looks like I'll have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Man, why is Lighter so cool? Belle, don't force yourself. If it's not safe, then we can get some extra help beforehand. Trust in Lighter. Alright, but can I just say in advance that if things go south tomorrow, I am definitely calling backup. Today's been really busy. Let's get some rest so we're fresh and ready for face tomorrow. I think we'll probably wrap things up after we do part 3 here. These are a lot shorter than I thought they would be, which is nice. I was expecting them to take like a couple hours each, but I figured out what their route is. Though there's a few more people than I expected, but it's still manageable. Proxy, today might be a bit risky. I'm just a guide, and Eos will be hiding mostly, so don't worry about us. Just don't want to lose another...
Never mind. They're gathering to cross the Hollow now. We should intercept them before they cause any trouble in Blazewood.
Sure.
Sure thing. I'll get you the shortest route through the Hollow.
And, thanks, Proxy.
Already thanking me?
Did I miss something? We're just getting started, but you're already thanking me?
No, just felt like saying thanks.
Don't jinx it. In movies, when someone says stuff like that, things always go south.
Got it. I won't say it again, but just know I mean it. Let's head out when you're ready.
Oh, I could only bring... Okay. Bet. It is a solo mission after all, I guess. God, the song?
Proxy, we're running out of time.
I'm turning up my headphones.
We have to stop those guys in the Hollow. I'm relying on you to find the shortest route. What a drag. Take the shortest route, and I'll handle any enemies along the way. Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on Eos's foot just now. I'd be stuck carrying Eos if I did. Keep going, Proxy.
Uh-oh, here they go.
Target enemy.
Hold on. Shut up, Fairy.
Enter the fissure.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding me.
Give me my goodies. God, the music is such a bop.
Hey, you there! Beat it! Get out of the way, we're in a hurry!
Sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Whoa, hold up. Red scarf and sunglasses? You're the Red Scarf from the Sons of Caledon!
Yep.
Huh? The Sons of Caledon really think one guy can stop us?
If you've got a problem with the Sons of Caledon, settle it fair and square. Don't go causing trouble in Blazewood.
Fair and square? Since when does the Outer Ring care about fair play? I must have missed the memo. In a place like this, it's all about who's got more muscle. Only the winner gets to decide what's fair.
The Outer Ring doesn't need any more pointless fights. Caledon. That's all history now. Today's the last day of settlement days. By the rules, if you've got beef, challenge us properly. So, what's it gonna be?
Rules? You guys playing house or something?
Enough talk. Take this!
Alright. Yeah! Get him!
I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, am here to issue a challenge to all of you.
All of us? What are you putting up?
I bet my red scarf.
Fine. We'll stake our bad blood with the Sons of Caledon. Don't quit right away.
Challenge accepted. I'll take on all. So bring it.
Yeah! Let's go, baby!
Watch it. Split off! Make way for the undefeated champion!
Easy. I love this side-scroller style. This is great.
You really think you can take on all of us?
To deal with you, fists are more than enough. Let me show you how it's Dodge.
God, his fight style is so fun.
I'm unstoppable! Yeah!
Move aside! Over here! You're in bad shape. You still put those fists up.
Don't want to talk? Cowering all the way back there. Well, I'm done warming up. I hope you can make my red scarf even brighter.
Let's go. And the fight is over. Oh. There's another one I gotta... Don't mind me. This is all very normal behavior. Don't worry, it's fine. Anyway, very normal appreciation of this great art. At dusk, Lighter's silhouette is framed by the glow of the setting sun. He shrugs off his jacket and tosses it aside.
Lighter of the Sons of Caledon have completed the challenge as promised. The Red Scarf isn't something you can take from us. By the rules of settlement days, all your old debts with Caledon are settled here and now.
Only one person witnesses this grand showdown. Lighter looks over.
Proxy, I did it. Beat every last one of them. No cheers for the champion?
Perhaps no one else will ever know about this victory, but at least for now, let the sunset linger a bit longer, and let the faint applause last a bit more. Here's to a victory against all odds, to the unsung champion. Easy. His fighting style is so fun. It reminds me of boxing with Risley and Genshin.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take Eos back, right?
Even if I was in a rush, there's not much I can do about it, right?
Well, I could always lower the seat and Eos can hop on my bike and drive me back.
Still cracking jokes, Lighter? Sounds like you're not that tired. Maybe you should join me on another commission.
No. I'm seriously wiped out. Please, give me a break.
Not gonna lie, seeing so many of them today was pretty scary. Wait a minute. You thanked me before we went into the Hollow. Were you planning on doing something reckless then?
Nah, I wouldn't call it reckless. I wouldn't be betting this red scarf if I wasn't ready to put my life on the line.
Smart. Good man.
Why would you go that far, Lighter?
Remember what Andreas brought up the other day, Proxy? It's all part of my past.
Lighter takes off his sunglasses. The sunset isn't glaring, but he lowers his gaze, seeming a bit uncomfortable.
Because of my poor judgment, my mercenary companions lost their lives. I was filled with regret, but I knew that even giving up my own life wouldn't change anything. I took out a huge loan to support their families. Those were some tough times. Then, the debt collectors threw me into an underground fighting ring to work off what I owed. I didn't have anywhere else to go, or any other options, so I just went along with it.
You keep giving us such good-ass art. What else am I supposed to do?
I was like a zombie those days, just seeing one opponent after another under the spotlight, with nothing but cheers and curses ringing in my ears. After being there for a while, I became scared to look anyone in the eye. I was afraid of what I'd see staring back at me. And then, Big Daddy paid off my debts, pulled me out of that place, and handed me this red scarf. He called me a high-profile fighter, saying I rarely lost. He said he wanted me to keep winning for the Sons of Caledon. When I joined the Sons of Caledon, I thought it was just another boxing show. But over time, I genuinely wanted to protect everyone, because I can't stand losing any more friends. I know this might sound a little arrogant, but as long as I keep winning, other gangs will show respect and fear for the Sons of Caledon whenever they see me. This red scarf isn't just a sign of victory. It's a warning to anyone who wants to cause trouble. As long as I breathe, I'll never tarnish the honor of the Sons of Caledon.
I know you won't, Lighter. Lighter lowers his head and touches the red scarf carefully. The warm sunset is about to dip below the desert horizon, casting layers of light that stretch across the skyline, shifting between hazy and clear. In this moment, extended by the fading light, Lighter finally seems to adjust to the shifting shadows. He lifts his head.
I have my people, and a home I want to protect. I'm sorry for making you worry, but thank you. I'm glad that besides this red scarf, you've also gotten to witness my small moment of glory.
By the time Lighter gets back to Blazewood, the night has fully settled in.
I handed Eos over to the other proxy. Thankfully, it didn't get scratched or dinged up. Otherwise, the other proxy would have been pretty pissed.
And what about me getting pissed? I can be pretty scary when I'm mad, you know.
Well, settlement days are finally over. These 3 days really flew by.
You're terrible at changing topics, Lighter.
Yeah, well, I never know how to react when my friends are upset.
Just kidding. I'm not angry.
Whew. It's getting late. Are you heading back to 6th Street, Proxy? Oh, I'm not trying to shoo you away or anything. Just saying, if you're planning to come back and visit the Outer Ring again, give me a heads up next time. I'll pick you up from the video store. Now that I think about it, it's always been Eos that's been riding with me. But next time, I want you to see our sunset with your own eyes.
It's a date. Belle, great job. Today's the last day of celebrations, so let's relax and have some fun. I just met with Caesar, and she said they've prepared tons of fancy food tonight with more nitro fuel than they can drink. Let's go! Agent story completed. Hooray! Well, we knocked out 2 of them. Whew! I want to look at something real quick. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and call it for the afternoon. I originally was planning to go a little bit longer, but it's the weekend and I'm weary. I'm a little tired. So I think we'll call things there for now. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me for this stream here. Let's see if there's anybody live still. I think Maggie might still be doing their Headliners collab. Unless it's over now. Might be over. Okay, I think it is. That's okay. Yeah. Alright. We'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Yasu, I hope you have a good evening too. This coming week is going to be my off week. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute the desktop audio. So I will not be streaming unless I randomly get the urge. But I will be back the week after. So I hope everybody has a good start of April. And if you're not in the Discord or on Blue Sky, following me on Blue Sky, you should be, because that's where I post all the updates. But for now, I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will see you later. Goodbye!